ARK Ragnarok is a brand new DLC that was released to ARK Survival Evolved on the 12th of June 2017. The information that it was going to be released was at this year's E3 2017, where we found loads of information about stuff about ARK Survival Evolved, and also this new DLC Ragnarok was released with that too. If you are on the console, this DLC will be coming to the console on the 4th of July 2017 as well, so don't worry about that, but it is officially released now on the PC for you guys to play. Today's video is just to, teach you guys, if you haven't played it yet, some hidden facts, some hidden secrets, and really good base builds and things like that, just to go through the map as a whole and talk about it, and I hope you guys do enjoy that. If you do, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for all the support, and I'll just let you guys watch the rest of the trailer. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. So starting off, as you guys will see on the screen right now, I do have the settings of ARK Survival Evolved where you choose whatever map you'd like to play on, and as you can see, Ragnarok is one of those maps right now. This is, as some of you may or may not know, a completely free DLC for anyone to play anytime they want. If you are on the console, this will be free for you guys as well, but you just have to wait till July the 4th, as I said in the part before, which is when the release date for Ragnarok for console will be coming out, as well as anything else in the patch that comes out with that too. It's going to be completely free if you want to download it right now on the PC. If you want a little bit of help and you don't know a lot about that, all you have to do is go onto Steam and type in ARK Ragnarok or Ragnarok ARK or anything you want. And you can even go through ARK to find all the DLCs. Click on Ragnarok, and as you can see, once you scroll down, it will say free, and you just click download. Once you click download, it will just wait for it to download, and then when you next load up ARK, you will have it to play exactly as my settings show, with all 4 maps available ARKs there. You click Ragnarok, play single player, run dedicated, host non-dedicated, whatever you want to play, and you will be able to play ARK right there, and it's gonna be so much fun, and I really hope you guys do enjoy it once you do download Ragnarok, especially for console players as well when you do get it, because I know the wait is a little bit longer after obviously PC. So the next part is moving on to the brand new dino that was added in with Ragnarok, which was the Griffon. It was the decider between the Griffon and the having the Griffon in the game or the Phoenix, and they did decide that the Griffon would be the best thing for ARK because it made more sense to be added into Ragnarok, because I think that went with their sort of idea and their storyline of it. And this is, I'm telling you guys, is one of the most OP dinos, or basically the most OP dino, overpowered if you didn't know what I meant, in the game, and it is so quick, so strong. It's tameable and rideable, and I'll show you in the next picture here. As you can see, me flying it in the sky right there. So much fun I had, flying around the map of this guy, just enjoying, learning the map of Ragnaros. It is just so much fun, and I hope you guys do enjoy once you do download the Ragnarok itself and enjoy the Griffon. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be asking, okay, so this is obviously tameable and rideable, and you can enjoy as much as you want. Is this breedable? Now, unfortunately, right now, the Griffon on Ragnarok is not breedable, as you guys will see here. Jen, who works with ARK Survival Evolved or Wildcard, did say she would love it, she would like it if they could breed, but it's not her decision right now. So they're not breedable, but maybe if on the forums it was a massive discussion, and there was lots of thumbs up on it, maybe Wildcard will respond and say, okay, we'll make the Griffon breedable. But if it's not a massive thing in the whole community and stuff, they'll leave it as non-breedable. But we'll see what happens with that later on, which is going to be really cool, and I cannot wait to see more about this. Now, just answering a few questions. Obviously, you want to know how quick this guy is, and as I said, it is the quickest flyer in the game, and you can get around places so much easier. And a lot of people who have been upset recently with the flyer nerf that did come out, this is going to be the guy that is going to help you just be a bit happier with the game in general. When the flyer nerf happened, a lot of people were like, well, we can't get around the map as quickly as we used to, and taming a Griffon, leveling up his stamina, is your way of getting around the map. I'm telling you guys, it's so quick, and as you'll see, when you're flying downwards, if you want to attack anything, you want to get somewhere quickly, you can see the wind just blasting past its wings from the quickness on the screen, and that is what happens to your screen when you're flying downwards on the Griffon, because it is so quick. Even even flying straight upwards. It will get you to anywhere you want as quickly as you want, and it is so much fun, and I cannot wait to try more of this, not just on PC, but to try more of it on console too, and just see how good it will be online. So, as you'll see, I'm on my Griffon still at this point, but this is showing you guys all the different types of ruins in the game, and I'll show you one afterwards. It's a load of fun, and you can build on any ruins that you want on Ragnarok. So there has been problems in the past on different maps, on, you know, the center when that was released, and things like that, where ruins glitched out a bit, you know, some places you couldn't build on, and things like that. But on Ragnarok, you can build on all the ruins, and that was said, and that was promised by anyone from Wildcard. They promised that you could build on all the ruins, and if there's any problems stuff, they'll be fixed within Ragnarok updates, I can tell you that. So that's going to be awesome, and I definitely think this will be one of the most playable maps. Just to, you know, as I went round it and, you know, explored it more and more and more, I realized how much fun the map really was, and it is going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to find out more and just play a bit more of this legitly. It's going to be a load of fun. So, when I was saying ruins, there is an official castle you guys can play on in this map. I wonder who's going to rule this on all the online servers. It's going to be interesting. But what you have to do is you can obviously get into the castle, you can build on it, you can do whatever you want, but you will have to fight through waves of really dangerous creatures and dinos that will be inside this. As you may be able to see on the top where my mouse is, there are obviously spiders that are on there that are very high leveled, and you have to fight them all the way from the bottom, which on the other side of that castle there is a bridge that you can come across. It is a broken bridge, but that's when I say maybe when the dynamic length bridges get released into the game, you'll be able to make that across the bridge and make your own amazing castle that you can live in, build in it, and just have lots of fun once you have defeated all of the different dinos in ARK and creatures that are in this castle. And I wonder who is going to be ruling this castle. It's going to be so much fun to find out. So, moving on to the next bit, there is so much, you know, there's just so much you can build, so much places you can explore, so many hidden caves within this brand new map. As you will see, there's lots of different canyons in the game, which the one further over there is a bigger canyon, but this was just a little sneak peek of one that I saw, with sneaky little caves as you go through the canyon, which you guys will be interested to find out. Canyons look beautiful, the map in general looks beautiful, and it just makes, you know, especially when you're on high settings on ARK, you can just see how nice the game really is, and just how much fun I was having on it. It was just a load of fun. So moving on to the last bit I wanted to show you guys is this is generally one of the biggest maps that Wildcard have released so far. It was created by the guys who made the sponsored mod Ragnarok, so it wasn't actually made by Wildcard themselves, but this has been one of the biggest maps released so far. And I'd actually like to ask you that question, if you could answer it in the comments down below. Do you think that Ragnarok is the biggest map we have had so far? Looking at this picture, it may not look as big, but there's still so much behind in different views, which I wish that I got for you guys when I was actually playing, because I'd love to show you the full scale of the map. Maybe that's something that I can do in another video, and you know, when I'm just playing Ragnarok or something like that, get the map up so you can just see the full scale map of how beautiful this map looks, but just how great it is, and just how much fun it is to just explore so many new types of things, such as the canyon. As you will see there, you can explore the wide, I think there's 3 canyons on the map with lots of hidden places in you guys can go on. As you guys can see, there's a castle, and there's many other ruins like this one itself, you know, bridges, lots of broken down things that you guys can build up and use as a good, brilliant base defense, such as on the center, scorched earth, and everything like that. But it's made sure that everything is be able to be built on, sorry about that guys, and it will just be a load of fun for you guys. So just doing a little recap, Ragnarok is a brand new free DLC for both console and PC, and on console you'll be able to play this July the 4th, 2017. As you will see, if you are on Steam and you want to play this map, you just have to type it in and click download. And if you're on the console, you wait for the update, and as soon as you download the update, it will come in your available ARKs, as you can see on the screen. The Griffon is in the game with amazing, you know, attributes. You know, the fastest new dino, not breedable, but it's tameable and rideable, and it's such a great way to have, you know, a stamina Griffon to help you get around the map, an attack Griffon, or just any, you know, it's not really, obviously you can use one as a speed Griffon, but obviously with the flying off you can't level up speed, but it is just, you know, every single Griffon will be a speed Griffon, unless you choose one to use for the weight, but I suppose most people still use Quetzals for that, but obviously, you know, they are much slower on the game right now. Obviously, you know, there's loads and loads of ruins, as I did recap there, the castle and stuff like that. So I know you guys are going to love this. And if you haven't downloaded it, I really, really recommend you guys to do that, because it is so much fun. But anyway, I am going to be bringing this video to an end. I hope you have understood this map if you didn't understand it as much. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you'd like to see something like this again, then make sure to let me know down in the comments, because I'll be happy to do so many more videos like this, especially when loads of new DLCs come out. And as soon as it does come out on the console, I'll be doing lots of how to spawn in videos, and, you know, just doing like a sort of a console helper video, as well as I'll start doing that more on PC when things do get revealed as well. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys, because we're getting closer and closer. We're so close to 43,000 subscribers, and it's helping me get closer and closer to that big dream of hitting 50,000 subscribers. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram too. The links will be in the description down below, where you can find out loads more information earlier before even the videos are uploaded, guys. So I definitely recommend you guys go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.